Hey guys, it's John. Right, this video is sort of inspired by the videos that myself and Scott the Rock Scout have done, and a few others in the VC have done. And this one's actually going to be not songs that we find been ruined by radio. These are ones that I think have been ruined by the amount of times the band, the artist or the band have redone it or re-recorded it. And I just want to know what you think of either the original, the remixed, or the second version of it, or if there's a third version of it, or fourth, and so on. And these are ones that yeah, I just was going through, looking at them, thinking, my God, there's like 4 versions of that, or 2 versions of that, or 3. I'm not necessarily going for edited versions, or remastered, or remixed. I have got one that is remixed, but it's because the new guitarist at the time did the second version, and then they put some synthesizers onto the song, and I'll tell you which one it is in a minute. But first of all, we're going to go with Def Leppard's Ride Into the Sun. The original obviously was on the first EP, which came out in 1979, and then the next one came out in 1987, and that was a B-side on one of the singles. And then we had the newer recorded version that was on Retroactive album, which was like a B-sides, and it had loads of remixes on it as well, and other things. But this is a song that was completely, they changed even the lyrics in it as well. And yeah, so there's 3 of them, Ride Into the Suns by Def Leppard. I want to know which one you prefer. I actually prefer the 87 one. It just sounds right. I know the first one is the proper original, but it was poorly. They didn't have a huge amount of money to play with to record that. So, but purists of Def Leppard like me would say the original. It's okay. So I've loved it for all these years. So there's one, Ride Into the Sun. The next one I'm going to go with is Whitesnake's 1980 hit, Fall For Your Lovin', which also came out in 1989 on Slip of the Tongue album. The first one was on Ready and Willing. I've got the singles of that. I should have pulled my singles out actually. And then a bit later on, there was the Voltage version, Steve Vai, and it had a much better intro to the 1989 version, which had Steve Vai playing on it anyway. But 1980 is the one that I love the most, so I'm sticking with the original. So that's that one. Then we're going to go to Europe, and we're going to go with the song Open Your Heart. And the original was on Wings of Tomorrow, and then they redid it, revamped it for 1989 on Out of This World album. And yeah, it's great, but I prefer the original, to be quite honest. It's just that little bit rawer. It's I love Out of the Wings of Tomorrow album, and so I cannot agree with to go with the second one, but still an awesome song. So got there. Now we go back to a Def Leppard one. and that's Bringing on Heartbreak, which was off of High and Dry. And then when they brought out the remixed CD version, or the CD with 2 extra remixes, Me and My Wine 1984 remix, and Bringing on Heartbreak remix, it was different. It had synthesizers added onto it. Phil Collin played guitar on that version on the 84, whereas the original was Pete Willis. And yeah, I don't know which one I prefer, to be quite honest. They both sound so similar. It's just the synthesizers that bug the hell out of me a bit. And so actually I'm going to go with the original with Pete Willis. Yeah, 1980. Not the 84 one. So that'll be in 1981. If you disagree with any of these, just comment below. Next song, Here I Go Again. Oh my god, how many times has this been done? It's quite scary actually. The 1982 original is still one of my favourites. Then obviously 1987 it came out on the 87 album. You had the US version and the UK version, which I have both of. I know the 82. And then they go and last year they go and remix. No, they redo it. I think they redid it. They re-released it for sure in 2017. So, and it was called the 2017 version. So I don't know what they changed in that so much. I don't think they changed much at all. I think they just changed the video. That was all. Just so it didn't have Tawny Katane in the video, I think. But yeah, maybe that was down to Cindy Coverdale, David Coverdale's wife, getting peed off of seeing Tawny being in those videos. I don't know, it might have been, it might not. Because they also did, I think they did Is This Love as well, a newer version. It's just been released a few weeks ago, or a week or so ago. So yeah, there we go. Which of them do you prefer? I still like the 82 one. And then go on to we're gonna go on Whitesnake again. Actually no, we're gonna do Bon Jovi. Oh, and I can't really say I've put the whole album down. This left feels right. And yeah, this whole album is a whole album of redone songs. From Wanted, Dead and Alive, Bad Medicine, It's My Life, Lay Your Hands on Me, which didn't really need to be redone. My god, the first one was terrible enough. We don't want to hear it again. You Give Love a Bad Name, Bed of Roses, Every Day, Born to Be My Baby, Keep the Faith, I'll Be There for You and Always. And this one's got bonus tracks, but you don't need to know what they are. But yeah, this is a CD that you really have to be in the mood to listen to this. In the right mood, I mean. A lot of the times I'm not in the mood to listen to this. But yeah, I don't know why they would do this, but I don't like this at all. But yeah, if any of those songs on there that I mentioned you prefer over the original, let me know. I doubt it somehow though. So that whole album's done for Bon Jovi. Right, so that one we've done. We've got two more. So Whitesnake Again, Crying in the Rain, 1982 version versus the 1987 version. To be quite honest, right, I love the 82 version, but that 1987 with Ainsley Dunbar on drums is just absolutely killer. That is one of my favourite songs on that album, just because of the drums. But yeah, and you know, just blows most of those songs are for that album, that one does, apart from Still of the Night. But yeah, killer drums by Ainsley Dunbar. And if anybody don't know who Ainsley Dunbar is, he had a bit of a track record with Journey and a few other bands. So there we go. Last one. These are 2 songs, and they've both been remixed or redone in 2012. And to be quite honest, I prefer the originals from 1987. Def Leppard's song Hysteria and Pour Some Sugar on Me. I do prefer the originals. A lot of people out there will probably be sick and tired of hearing these 2 songs, but I still have to choose the original over the 2012. So there we go. There's no other ones anyway. I had to double check there was none listed elsewhere that were been released, but none I could. There's only the 87 and 2012. So right, cheers for watching that video, and yes, I'm going to I've got another video to upload, and just sorting out a couple more songs. So cheers, keep rocking, see ya.